So, you guys, we have to stay ahead on this tariff situation, right? So, it looks like March the 2nd, it doesn't matter what the amount is, um, there will be a tariff fee on it started for China. Okay. So, I mean, some of our crops does come from China, especially if they're purchasing them, through like Alibaba, right? I'm just using that as an example. Um, yeah, some of our crops comes from there. So then I want to talk about, making money in crop farming. So as you know, you don't need like a tractor or anything just to do some agriculture, right? You can make money digital, hands on, or anything else in between. Okay. So then, therefore, let's dive into the crop farming. So some of the things that you can grow in crop farming is would be wheat. Okay, we use wheat in everything, to make bread, to bake cakes. Like we need wheat. Like wheat we can um we can do a lot of things with wheat. So yeah, like I said, we bake with it. Is we using it in bread, we using it in cake, we using it in a lot of things. Okay. So if you're able to do a wheat farm, I mean, that is here in USA, okay, local, organic, I mean, that would be a great way to go. And then we have herbs, right? Dry herbs, anything for tea. Like you can do lavender. I'm just using that as an example. You can use so many of them. You can use nettle. You can use um hmm, I'm catching a blank. Oregano. You get thyme, rosemary. Okay. Lip balm, like the list goes on. It's so many herbs. All right. And then you could do, like I said, herbs you could make herbs that or grow herbs that you could put in teas as well too. Okay. Because a lot of people out here, there are tea drinkers. I mean, I am one. But yes, tea drinkers will love that if they're able to get fresh, local, organic, non-pesticide herbs. I want to make sure I put that out there. Okay, we like non-pesticide herbs. Anyway, and another one that can make pretty good amount in is mushrooms. Like just saw some mushrooms growing out here right in front of my home. And I saw it and I was like, "Oh, let me harvest them," but then I forgot, started getting busy, and looked over there. There, they was no good. They was no good. But mushrooms, if you can create a mushroom farm that is local, I mean, mushrooms always don't even take that long. Matter of fact, Lowe's had where you can purchase the mushroom starter log. Now, I mean, that's if you want to go that route. Okay. But yes, you can do that. There are some other, websites where you can also purchase, like the mushroom seeds, okay? In order for you to grow your mushroom. And you can grow, I mean, you can grow like the mushrooms that are like expensive, like the expensive mushrooms, like the oysters mushrooms, the portobello mushrooms. I mean, there's so many other ones. I mean, yeah, I can't name them all. There's just so many. But you can do that. Like that would be another way for you to be able to grow your own crops local. All right. You can support the community that way. I'm sure the community will support you as well, knowing that they can get fresh mushrooms or fresh crops from you. Another ticket item. Now, I would say this is like the high ticket item or high ticket items. Saffron. Man, saffron is very expensive. I like it. I like to make it in my soup. I put a little bit in my soup. I mean, you don't need a lot, just a little bit, right? And sometimes when I make curry, I put some saffron in there. Once again, it is very expensive, but oh yeah, I love it. Um, you can do the microgreens. It like okay, so microgreens was like a thing, and it may still be. I haven't seen a lot of you know things circulating about the microgreens. Once again, not saying that it doesn't exist, right? But in my area, okay, so I stay in the southern area, and I haven't seen a lot here. However, in the California area, yeah, microgreens will definitely pay. Okay, like you can get paid for microgreens. So and you can do them indoors too as well. So yeah, that's a plus. Just make sure you do your research. Okay, even with the saffron, I know there is someone who does saffron farming in the United States. So I'm gonna make another video um with all of the crop farming that are in the United States. So yeah, make sure you look out for that one. But anywho, and let's go on to the next one. We also have truffles. So like the black truffles, oh man, yeah, like you can make some money off of that. Um, one of the ways, I mean, of course, as you know, I mean, because maybe a lot of common people like regular consumers might not know a lot about the black truffles. Some of them do, but not a lot, right? So your target market would be restaurants, okay, to be able to grow these and sell them to your local restaurants that's in your area. Matter of fact, you might be able to find some local grocery stores as well who be willing to test this product in their store just to see if it would take off, right? Like I said, depends on the market, depends on where you stay at. So make sure you do your research, okay? But that is a good one, that will help pay some bills there. Okay, and then the last but not least is ginseng. It would be nice, if we had like a local farm that sell this as well. Once again, I'm gonna do some research on that to see if I'm able to find one that is local, because usually that is definitely overseas. But I'm gonna try to see if I can find some information on that for you guys, and then I will post another video showing you the locations of these and everything. Okay, so far, I mean, these are like the eight, top crop farming that I feel like that would be very beneficial. I mean, something that you would need, or something that, well, we would need, we as, like the consumers would need on a daily basis. Okay. Like I eat rice maybe twice a week. Okay. I eat wheat maybe 2 or 3 times a week. So herbs, you cook with herbs. You could drink the herbs. You see what I'm saying? Like money, that's money. Mushrooms. Well, you can do other different things with mushrooms. You can eat the mushrooms. You can make mushroom tea. Okay. Like I have purchased mushroom tea. Matter of fact, I've purchased mushroom coffee. Mushroom coffee does cost a little bit more, but hey, once again, you can do a lot of things with them. Okay. I just want to give you some examples of what you can do um, with these crops. So that's all I have for you guys today. I was trying to keep it sweet, straight to the point. Okay, so let me make a correction. I didn't mean to say March 2nd. I meant to say May 2nd. Yeah, May 2nd is when, it doesn't matter the minimum, they're gonna charge you, okay, for the tariff fee. So I did want to make that correction. I was like, wait, what? But anyway, yeah, you guys, we only have a few days left to get this to as purchase as much as we can from overseas, or at least from China. Okay, because I think there are some other places overseas is not going to be as expensive. But yeah, so you guys tune now in for my next video, and make sure you just like and subscribe. All right, have a great day.